Dawn of the zombie apocalypse. Dawn of the... Let me say it again. Dawn of the zombie apocalypse. Excuse me while I cough to scare the coyotes. Okay. Coyotes. I have an invention to deter coyotes from your house. If anybody wants to put it in a box and get it out to the market, I'll never do it. Just do it and please cut me in. Just a simple box with a light on it and a radio. Just have a radio and light just like we do in our yard, sitting there playing 24/7. You could also put on a loop the reading of the Bible if you want. That's pretty strong words to have floating around your property. Just have, those audio Bible deals where you just have a switch on there, you go Bible, and it'll start reading King James from beginning to end in loop. So the word would be so spoken around your house 24/7. Or just put it on the radio of your choice and have a light on it. Has to be waterproof, of course. And, that's all you need. Maybe you could have an alarm on it. If the light quits working or something, it could alert you. You really don't need all that, but, it's just little things you could do. And I'll come up with a clever name for it, like Coyote Stop, or Coyote Cure, whatever. That's my $1 million idea for now. I've had a lot of ideas. You can't get them to market. I got an idea right now for public speakers where you walk up, if they hand you a microphone, instead of you standing there having to hold it like an idiot, you flip on my device, lay their mic down, and you're talking through their mic. Charlie, I hope that's you. And it could be marked, it could be sold for under $100. No speaker would ever have to hold a microphone again. The minivan, I got the idea from a magazine or something or other. There were no minivans back in 73 or 4 or 5, around there, in America. And I was gonna make a minivan. I even bought a Chevy van to start cutting it up into a minivan, and I never did it. I've come up with lots of ideas. I think squeezed mayonnaise was mine. I used to have a list of inventions. But the translator, where you speak into a box and it translates, that was mine. I told you that yesterday. Oh, by the way, the Mexican guy, we talked through our cell phones. We translated back and forth. It was hilarious. He tried to knock me down $100. I said, no, I told you I can't. But Mexican people have to negotiate, no matter what. Anyway, he bought the car for my asking price, and it was great. So anyway, one guy, we live out in the woods. He was trying to ask me if it was all right if he walked out in the yard and pissed, and it was funny. I knew what he was saying. He was like indicating like his hand down below and acting like he's peeing. That's funny. I said, "Oh yeah, right over there. Go ahead." Our kids always peed outside, which was a problem when we take them to the neighbors in the cities, because they just walk out and start peeing in their yard. It's like, oh no, oops. Coyote poop. Maybe. You get goose poop here a lot too. Anyway, what's happening, what's going on, what's happening? Everybody's holding their breath, waiting for it all to go to hell so it can come back and be wonderful, and it's going to happen. It is happening. It's happening right now. It is going on. It's going to happen within days and weeks. I don't think months and years. I think it's close. Really close. I don't think it can't be stopped. This we know. But it can be delayed, they say. I think it's well, I claim that conversation in Jesus' name. Amen. Don't want to say any words that might cause me problems, right? So anyway, just it's happening. It's happening. So like I just told my son, just keep keep breathing. Just keep moving to the next hour, next day, next moment. And getting through them and getting through them and getting through, because it's coming. I was watching Jetson White. His stuff's usually over my head. Jetson, like George Jetson White. And he talks about a zombie apocalypse rising up because of all the people who's had the thing in the arm. They're going to flip on I think it's triggered with the 5G. Can't say that. It's triggered with that, and it turns all these people that have had that put in them into zombies, and their big idea is they want to kill everybody. And he's giving instructions on what to do when the zombies start walking around and staggering around the planet. And but I heard that the White Hats have taken over the 5, and then that add a G after that, and they are in control of that, so that won't happen now. In fact, I've heard that they're even the chemtrails they're chemtrailing now are actually stuff that's good for us, that is reversing the stuff people had put in them. All these meat plants and food plants that keep burning down around the planet. I've heard that that's the White Hats also, because those plants were putting so much poison in their food. They got to quit. We've been so poisoned for so long with our food, our air, and our water. That was their plan. They wanted to get rid of most of us. They wanted to keep Georgia Guidestones. And by the way, those were knocked down. What's that tell you? They want of the 7 billion on the planet, they only want 500 million, and so they can use them as slaves. And that was their intention. That's what they wanted. That's what this jab was all about. But Mr. T forced them to go into their plan before they were ready, rushed them, and made them get the thing that goes in your arm out too soon. And so they were able to get a hold of most of them and make them placebos, but I hear 30% actually got through, though. So, just think positive and stay positive, even if you had the bad one. They say that can override it, and it won't hurt you because of your mental, spiritual attitude. So, they're all just waiting for something to kick it off, be a big arrest, or some of those 34 structures that's going to be, shall we say, rods of God, shall we say, boom, boom. So it looks like World War III, which we're already in. It's been an info war more than anything. A lot of arrests going on behind the scenes. A lot of people leaving the earth plane because of the thing that goes in your arm that you definitely are not publicizing. But it's going to happen, some event. It's going to kick off the military announcing that they're in control, but they have been since Trump signed the Insurrection Act, before he even left the office. They've been in charge. Mr. B's never even been in the White House. Never even been there. Mr. B is an actor, a stand-in, or a doppelganger. Never has been the P of the United States. That's all been part of the movie, folks. Just part of the movie. They had to show everybody what it would be like if Mr. B actually did win, or if Hillary had won. And they got to take it down to where it's really, really, really shitty, and I don't know how far we got to go down with this thing. But I hope the electric stays on, but I don't know. Food, water, put up some. Gasoline, put up some. And whatever you had to do. So it's coming, but it'll be short. Remember, when it starts getting crazy and nuts, it's going to be, everybody across the board for the last 10 years I've been listening to said it's going to happen, but it's going to be short, like quick, like a couple days to maybe a couple weeks. All right, have a good day.